Hello, beautiful beings. Hi, beauty humans. In the last 24 hours, we've had over 30 sun flares. They are smaller in blast size, but the sun has given us over 30 flares with a chance for much bigger flares coming. We are in the solstice window, and it is such a beautiful spiritual moment to make choice points, to choose the type of ascension experience we want. And it's a hard truth to talk about, and not many people want to hear it, and it is definitely in humanity's shadow. But there are certain family lineages that have been manipulated by galactic manipulation of their DNA and their genetic imprint. And by and large, most humans on this planet don't have full, I guess it's like access, but also potential, but also embodiment of their DNA as a humanness, as a human beingness who is organic and has organs in their body. Because all of our beautiful organs as humans, we are not machines, we are not computers, we are organic beings. We have organs, we are living water inside us, DNA, blood, and it's each and every person's individual job to wake up to the truth of humanity, to wake up to humanity as a species that belongs in a galaxy rather than just earthlings, to learn to understand oneself as more cosmic in nature and more universe and galaxy-centric understandings, while also choosing to really honor the beauty that whoever you are listening, you have come to Earth in a human body. You do have DNA, and you can awaken your dormant DNA, and you can heal and repair and bring to wholeness your damaged DNA. And you can harmonize that DNA into its full potentiality as a Christ consciousness, a Buddha consciousness, a Yatototo aranya hiata wiashianaha winahaya muhuya yanahaya hiawuya yanuha tiahuha yanunakia muhata yamaka and depending on the family that you're born of and the DNA that you're created by, your human body, you'll have a greater connection to different species. And part of the awakening process is really awakening to your authentic, natural, organic beingness. And it's not too late. This is 2024 solstice window. You can absolutely choose to take the organic ascension timeline. You don't have to be locked into a technocratic artificial ascension, transhumanism, synthetic overlay of ascension. You don't have to consent to algorithmic deception. You don't have to receive algorithmic influence. At this particular moment in time, it's so important to, in my personal opinion, to choose that you are a light being, and that you are going to have a light body ascension, and you are going to work with the sun and the solar codes, and the solar codes coming and reflecting off the water and the solar codes reflecting off of the crystals, and the solar codes reflecting through the flames of fire, and the solar codes in the plants that you eat, and the solar pranic energy and the air that you breathe, and that you are going to work and move, because it's gonna be so counterintuitive. There's gonna be all these people telling you that you may need something outside yourself to ascend, to be smarter, to be quicker, to be faster. And yet when you stay in your authentic organic nature, knowing the power of your human beingness, of your living light, of your elemental nature, of your angelic nature, of the power of your voice and the power of your fingertips and the power of your organs. Asa la hashasa, wishasa, wishasa la hashasaka, ushasa, wishasa ta alahayaka, we ara as. Your connection to nature, to the pristine quality of the pure elemental vibrational essence. I'm thinking of the tatwas, the ether, the ethericness of you. And many human beings on Earth, because of the DNA that they've been seeded with, and because of the galactic manipulation that their lineages have been exposed to, some people don't realize that their agendas and the agendas that they're propagating are not that of organic living light. And you know, I'm hearing this all over the place in spiritual teachers. I've become so aware of it, just speaking light language for the last 5 years and having the Gnostic understanding and knowingness of my light language experiences, and hearing so many other people speak light language and getting really curious about how other people describe light language and all the different sounds of light language. Essentially, it is this soul vibrational language coming through, and yet at the same time, it is an incredible, I'm trying to figure out the best word, maybe like a methodology for, oh my gosh, there's these 2 mourning doves, and they are walking across the ice on the pond. It's just beautiful. My great grandfather loved doves. I feel that in his presence. Yeah, the human body is incredible. And I think, you know, I was listening to a spiritual teacher that I really love and follow. I actually chose to unfollow this teacher because I heard her speaking about cloning. And when I tuned into like the source of what she was channeling, I was in just, you know, my full free will choice of no, that's not for me. But I feel like at this moment, a lot of people are being, it's just a moment for high discernment. This Aquarian age is going to really take some honest discernment within all of us about the type of matrix we want to find ourselves in at the end of the day. And, you know, there might be many different paths to the field of unity, oneness, love, wisdom, power, peace, joy, life. But certainly some choices will present a lot more challenges than others. And I'm speaking from experience. So, if anything, I think I chose a pretty difficult last 5 years. And yet, I think taking that difficult path has, in many ways, prepared me and set me apart for, I feel like I have an advanced understanding based on the experiences I've had, which will increase my own inner discernment. And I feel like it's my discernment that's leading me to deliver this message today, to really ensure that I at least know that I used my voice, I spoke my truth, and I'm very clear that I, Emily, am choosing an organic ascension of my light body. And I never did consent to any type of algorithmic manipulation, and I never will consent to artificial intelligence, because I, Emily, am not a machine, and I love my body, and I love my emotions, and I love my experience. And so discernment is needed. People can be saying something that sounds so wonderful, but at the end of the day, if they're using a bunch of linguistic language that's technocratic in nature, be discerning, because there could be influences there that are not what would be for your highest best interest. And of course, right now in this solstice window is such a great time if it resonates with you and if it feels like your path. And I totally honor that other people are taking a path that involves more mechanistic, a more machine path. But we all need to do what's right for us. And yeah, that's just my message. I didn't think I'd be back here. I'm actually planning to, I'll give a message if I have a strong message and I'm being guided to give a message between now and my birthday. But I think I'm going to come back with consistency after my birthday in February sometime. And I'm wishing everyone happy holidays. And I hope you have a beautiful week. Month, solstice. We'll end with a little light code. Yato yataramashyataha yasya usya tiya kiya sataramyaka heya uya hiya uyaki ya usya ushi hiya tiya hiya hiya nyapurakya kamatya kahiya shiataki ya uya yam yanakahi aya uya kyataha la nya ta ya nyatakahi